Hey, First Baptist Sunday School teachers, this is George Bednar, and I wanted to make a video for you that might help you to know how to reach out to your Sunday school class and how to actually meet together, even though we are having to be socially distanced from each other. So, how is it that you can create a live video group chat where you can see each other and interact with each other? And before I show you the method that I'm going to show you, I will say that there are other ways to do this. This is not the only way. You can obviously use FaceTime if you're familiar with that, or Google Hangouts if you're familiar with that. There's different ways. The one that I'm going to show you is called Zoom, Zoom. And we tried it yesterday with our students, and we had the most. We tried everything. We tried Facebook, we tried Hangouts, we tried Zoom. And Zoom was the program that worked the best for us with our students. And so moving forward with our students, that's what we will use. And so I'm going to show you kind of what that looks like. You can see on your screen, again, this is my desktop, my computer. And so here is how you could access Zoom for your Sunday school class. You bring open your browser. Mine is Safari. Yours might be Internet Explorer or Firefox. In the top there, you're going to want to type www.zoom.us. And you can see just it populates even with video conferencing, web conferencing, webinars, screen sharing. So you can kind of see where that's going. And it brings you to this page. In this page, you'll need to sign up. But sign up and signing in is actually quite easy, especially if you, the Sunday school teacher, if you have a Gmail account. And so that's how I'm actually going to sign in. If you hit sign in, it brings you to this page. You can click sign in with Google. And what that's going to do is it's going to allow me to choose which of my Google accounts, Gmail accounts, do I want to actually use. And I'll use my personal one for right now. So when you click that, it's going to bring you to this page. And immediately you can see that I have one scheduled. I have a group chat, a video chat scheduled with our students tomorrow at 6:30. And the way that I will start that chat at 6:30 tomorrow is I'll come to this page and I'll just simply hit start. And when I hit start, it'll start that meeting. But here's how you actually get into creating this. There's two ways. One, you can click schedule a meeting, and it's going to bring you to this, and you could label it whatever you want. Sunday school, Sunday school, and then just to beef it up, we'll put 1682, just to make it different. Here you could put your name, George's class, whatever you want to put. You schedule the date that you want to meet. So if you guys are going to meet on Sunday morning, you schedule that date for Sunday morning. You schedule the time. Now the thing with Zoom lets you do a lot of stuff, but unless you're paying for it, you'll only get 40 minutes with a group of 3 or more. And maybe that's fine, maybe that's enough. You can obviously do back-to-back meetings of 40 minutes if you need more time. The meeting ID, you can use a personal one, or you can just let it generate one automatically. Either way, I don't know that you necessarily need to worry about that. I'd probably just leave it on generate automatically. If you want to set a password so that it's private, you can do so. For my purposes, I'm not going to, because I want people to be able to jump in and join in. The host, that's going to be me, so I'm going to put that on there. And what that does is that basically gives me full control over the conversation. If I need to mute somebody, I can mute somebody. If I need to kick somebody out, I can kick somebody out. And then participant, that'll give them the ability to interact and engage also. Obviously, it gives you the option of calling in to be a part of the meeting or using your computer to be a part of the meeting. And I'm just going to leave it at both. Doesn't really matter. You definitely want to keep computer audio in there, but I'm going to leave it at both. And then it's got some other options for you that you can kind of read through. I don't necessarily feel that I don't need any of these, so I'm not going to worry about those. I'm going to hit save and move forward. And it's giving you the chance to kind of review everything. You can set a reminder for yourself if you have a Google Calendar or Outlook or Yahoo. Click one of those. It'll add it automatically to your calendar. So I use Google Calendar. I use a calendar that is that interacts with Google Calendar. So for that reason, with my one for Friday with my students, I clicked this and it set a reminder in my calendar to let me know. And that looks all that you need for this. I don't need to edit anything, so I'm just going to hit start this meeting. Now, because I didn't set it for a time in the future, it's starting the meeting right now. Whereas the one for Friday is set for the future, and so I'll have to go in and hit start for that one. But when you start your meeting, this is what pops up. Do you want to allow this page to open? You hit yes, allow. Now this might get a little awkward because it's going to show me, and that's fine. It gives you this prompt where you need to pick how it is you're going to hear and how it is you're going to speak. And so I'm going to just leave it with join with the computer audio. And what that means is it's going to use my computer microphone to do whatever it needs to do. So you can see on this page, what I've done is I've started a meeting. This would be where you would jump in and I'd be able to see your picture. You could see mine. We could engage together. You can see it says end meeting down here. So this is a live meeting. I'm just by myself, which is fine. So the way that you could invite people, the way that you will invite people is you go to invite, click this, and it gives you different options. The option that I found the most effective with our students is I clicked this down here, copy URL, and that's going to copy to your clipboard in your computer or on your phone, and it's going to give you the chance to then email it to anybody that you want. So you open your email, and let's say you want to send it to somebody. We'll send it to myself just for the example, and we'll put Sunday school meeting, and then in the body of the email you just paste, and that's the link. So when your Sunday school class receives this email, all they will need to do is click that link. That link will take them right to where we are, which is right here. So that's the first way, a very simple way to start your meeting. I'm going to end this meeting and go back to show you another way to get in there. So if we are back at the beginning of this page, let's go in. You can go up here to host a meeting, and you can, so Sunday morning, let's say you're ready to go. You've got, you know where you are, you know where your people are waiting for your Sunday school class to begin. You did not set it up ahead of time, so here's what you would need to do. You just come to this page and click host a meeting with video on. Again, it's going to bring up this page, which you just saw. And so what it's doing is it's starting that meeting right now. Right, that's it. So you select with the computer audio, and you're good to go. And then as soon as your people get that invite from you in their email, they click that, it's going to send them right to this meeting page. And there's one other thing that I want to show you. Let me leave this meeting. I'm actually going to leave all of this. What Zoom will do is if your computer or your iPad or your phone is capable of receiving apps, Zoom will actually give you the chance to download this app right here, this Zoom.us app. Now, this is a super easy way. This is actually what I did with our students yesterday. So I had the app, so I opened it, and you can see it gives you options. One is a screen share, which that means if you wanted to do PowerPoint or scripture or anything that you wanted to share with your people so that they could see it on their device, you click this and it's going to give you the chance to do that. That's what I'm doing right now. That's why you can see my computer. If you wanted to schedule a future meeting, which is what I did for tomorrow with our students, you click that. It's going to walk you through setting up all of that that I've showed you in the previous section. If you wanted to come to this page and you were ready to go and you just wanted to start that meeting, again, you just click new meeting. There you are. It's giving you the option to do the audio. Click the audio. The meeting is live. You invite your folks, and you're good to go. Again, you could copy the URL, send that in an email. You could even copy and paste the invitation if you want to, but all they would really need is this URL copied right here. And so you can see it's got different options for you down here. If some of your folks have trouble, if you get into this meeting and some of your folks have trouble using their microphone or using their speakers, you can click this, see the microphone right here, click this section, and it's going to give you some options. And one of the things that some of our students had to do yesterday was to go into this and actually click that they wanted it to use their MacBook Air speakers or their MacBook Air microphone. And until they did that, they couldn't hear and they couldn't speak. We couldn't hear them, they couldn't hear us. So it could be that your folks will just need to click that option in there. Otherwise, you're good to go. You can see the other options in here. If you wanted to chat with folks, you can click chat. It's going to give you a chance to type and send messages to everyone, or you can specify if I want to send it just to Scott Templeton, one of my students. It'll give me that option to send it just to him. So that's probably the easiest way. That's the way our student ministry is going to be meeting for the time being when we want to get together. And I hope that that's clear. Again, if you have any questions or concerns or anything like that, please feel free to reach out to us at the church. You can get our numbers. You can call us. I can help you with it, or Pastors Marshall and Walker can help you with it as well. So we're excited that you guys are invested in this and are going to try to continue meeting with your Sunday school class, even though it's a little bit different, even though it's a little unique and something we're not used to. Being flexible is good, and the Lord is still obviously good and sovereign over this. So we'll be praying for you as you guys continue to meet.